Welcome back to another SCP reading, dear researchers. Today we're going to be reading SCP-256, Trapped in the Typewriter. Now without further ado, item number SCP-256, Object Class, Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-256 is contained within a cubic chamber, 3 meters or 10 feet on a side, with 1 meter or 3 feet thick walls, composed of a mixture of brick and rubberized layers, with 2 conductive rods sticking out 18 centimeters or 7 inches from the walls to either side of the entrance. Entrance is restricted by a soundproof airlock. Chamber is to be constantly under surveillance by EMR device and video camera. Entry and surveillance are restricted to only authorized personnel who have undergone surgical adaptation to resist the effects of SCP-256. To see a list of authorized personnel, see document SCP-256-B. Personnel not on this list may enter if they are security clearance level 3 or above, but must wear sound-canceling earphones. All personnel must be stripped of all electronics, ferrous metal, and conductive material. They are also required to wear a specially designed insulated and redirective bodysuit, Hazmat Elec, which must be tested before wearing, before entrance, and after exit with a significant charge. A taser is supplied and is rated high enough for testing use. The only recording allowed aside from the EMR device is done by hand. SCP standard office paper is suitable, but writing instruments must be non-conductive. Crayons are kept on hand. Description: Moved to Site 76 on 03/02/2007, SCP-256 is similar to a typewriter in most respects, except that the keys are fixed in position, rather than connected to levers, and instead of a roll bar and most of the machinery that should be present, 2 conductive copper discs stand on either end facing inward, 38 centimeters or 15 inches apart. While invisible to the naked eye, EM readings show that a significant electric charge passes between the copper discs without any conductive medium. If any of the prohibited items are brought into the containment chamber, this current increases in both amplitude and voltage, eventually arcing out and striking the object in question. This is also the reason reinforced concrete was not used in the chamber's construction, as rebar seems to agitate the artifact. It is unknown where the extra energy comes from or even the initial current, as there seems to be no power generation source within SCP-256. If at any time this current oscillates more than the average peak of 26% on the EMR surveillance, all unauthorized personnel, regardless of clearance level, must immediately evacuate the chamber. Those who fail to comply are to be terminated at once, again, regardless of security clearance. For further information, see File 256-B. The following is a machine transcript output file. Open File 256-B, displaying authorization list. Agent 76-8947, 3465, 2456, 8638, 4634. Scientist 76 2464 4363 6521 3215, and 3 who are classified. Base Command 0776-0103, deceased. Access File 256-B, System Admin Override 4498. Implementing System Administrator Override will trigger Containment Protocol 289. Security will be alerted to your override and be dispatched to detain you. Termination will commence in 24 hours unless authorized or repealed by active base command. Proceed, yes or no? Yes. Confirm security code, system admin 76-4498. System override acknowledged, base command 0776-1389 has not authorized. 24-hour countdown engaged. Open file 256B, displaying authorization list. Agent 76 8947 3465 2456 8638 4634. Scientist 76-2464 4363 6521 3215. Mary Ann Waiters, civilian. Robert Waiters, civilian. James Turtle, civilian. Base Command 76-0103, deceased. Access record, Mary Ann Waters. Mary Ann Waters. Vitals under file MAW_1. Suspected mother of item number SCP-256. You have not accessed this terminal in 3 minutes. Do you require assistance? No. Acknowledged. Access record, Robert Waters. Robert Waters. Vitals under file ROW_1. Suspected father of item number SCP-256. Access records, James Turtle. James Turtle. Vitals under file JAT_1. Discovered item number SCP-256 claims to be romantically involved with item. Active security alarm 58B. Override system admin 76-4498. Security alarm activated. Security dispatched. Access 256C. Access denied. File rated for base command or higher. Access 256C. Override system admin 76-4498. From HR_76-5974 to base command 76-1389.
Let me officially give you congratulations on your promotion, General Trent. It's a sad thing that happened to your predecessor, but such is the way of things when you're working for the Foundation. Regardless, I looked into the various classified files that General Gerhardt had under lock and key with your access codes and found out some really surprising things about SCP-256. First off, the list of authorized personnel are not surgically adapted in any way. In fact, many of them have never undergone anything more serious than the mandated physical. And civilians... I can't even begin to understand why General Gerhardt let them even know of the base. Containment agents have been dispatched to see how far their psychosis has progressed and how much they know, but from what I've found in the late General's personal files, he supposedly had them convinced this was some kind of hospital. Second, as you may have guessed from the notes on the civilians and the highly classified paper manuscripts, the authorized personnel seem to believe quite vehemently that SCP-256 was once a young adult human named Elizabeth Waters, and has been somehow trapped in the artifact. Even the General was convinced, and the very fact that the base command was compromised by the item's delusions makes me worry about the entire facility. All personnel on the authorized list had been placed under covert surveillance. It is unknown how far the item's control over them goes, and I will be personally reviewing all other SCP security measures enacted under General Gerhardt's behalf. Third, there is information on the artifact that has not been made available in the report. Firstly, the variance on the EMR is remarkably similar to an oscilloscope, pickup of human voice. Apparently, when SCP-256 starts its variance, it somehow starts producing audio with it. Second, the compromised personnel write down in the manuscripts that the delusions claim to be in pain when metal is brought near it. After an audio recorder was brought into the room, the afflicted agents noted that the delusions ceased for several days, and when they resumed, they indicated that it nearly killed the artifact. Needless to say, I cannot confirm or deny these rumors due to the security restraints on SCP-256. But I do not place credibility in them. Simply put, General, this was a cover-up. Recommend immediate disciplinary procedures for all personnel involved. In regards to SCP-256, I recommend research into power production. As long as the research personnel observed the listed sound blanking procedures, any possible auditory contamination can be contained. There is no listed drop in power when the little girl almost died, and more conductive material may serve to permanently suppress the risk of the artifact. However, as per your new policy with advanced timetable on the deconstruction of destructible SCP items, I have scheduled the item for a tentative destruction on 15th of January 2008. Your Vigilant Officer, Edward Bergstrom.
You have not accessed this terminal in 3 minutes. Do you require assistance? No. Does the black moon howl? No. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Password confirmed. Date: Monday, January 14th, 2008. Query countdown. Countdown for termination for sysadmin 76-4498 231626. Query location base command 76-1389. Override system admin 76-4498. Base command 76-1389 is currently in his office. Activate security alarm 136C. Override system admin 76-4498. Security alarm activated. Security dispatched. General network alert. Warning, system admin 78-4498 may be fabricating alarms to distract security. All personnel report sightings immediately. You have not accessed this terminal in 3 minutes. Do you require assistance? You have not accessed this terminal in 10 minutes. Do you require assistance? You have not accessed this terminal in 1 hour. Do you require assistance? You have not accessed this terminal in 2 hours. Do you require assistance? General network alert. Warning, system admin 76-4498 is to be terminated on site. System admin is armed and dangerous. You have not accessed this terminal in 3 hours. Do you require assistance? General network alert. Warning, Site 76 lockdown initiated. All SCP rooms sealing. General network alert. All Level 1 and 2 personnel are to proceed directly to designated containment breach defense points and arm themselves. Follow direction of Level 3 personnel. General network alert. Explosions detected in Human Resource Office. Security has been dispatched. You have not accessed this terminal in 4 hours. Do you require assistance? System override Containment Protocol 289 has been temporarily suspended by Base Command *10001. You have not accessed this terminal in 5 hours. Do you require assistance? General Network Alert. Base Command 76-1389 has been relieved of duty by Base Command *1-0001. Access codes are now suspended. General Network Alert. Site 76 lockdown disengaged. Initiate reclamation and SCP update process. General Network Alert.
Check arms back at designated containment breach defense point. Return to standard duties. General network alert. System admin 76-4498 is no longer pending termination. You have not accessed this terminal in 6 hours. Do you require assistance? System override containment protocol 289 has been rescinded. Authorization approved. You have not accessed this terminal in 7 hours. Do you require assistance? Log off. Does the Black Moon howl? Log off. Override base command *1-0001. Good night, Director. Redacted. And I'm left with more questions than when we started. Who exactly is the system admin? And why were they hacking everything? And more importantly, is this really a human girl?